Hello, Facebook. I'm Ellie Frost. I'm a strategist, mentor, coach, and spiritual guide and healer for soul-driven entrepreneurs and leaders who are innovating on the planet, changing the way we do things, changing the way we do business, changing the way we do life in extraordinary, visionary ways. And I want to talk about manifestation techniques in business because when I'm working with clients, I integrate my approach. I integrate healing modalities. I integrate high-level strategies that I've learned from unpacking, studying, working with some of the biggest brands on the planet, and intelligently understanding how and why things work so that I can bespoke those strategies for people to work with, including looking at peak performance, how we work with our own energy, and quantum physics, which is manifestation. And what I see sometimes online is we get like what I call like the froth on the cappuccino in terms of the concepts people talk about often are correct, but they don't understand the depth and substance always behind them, or that's not always coming across. So it can be misleading. It can be a bit of like smoke and mirrors, that people are buying into things that truly do have truth in them. You know, manifestation works. A lot of the concepts, understanding our energetics works, right? A lot of the strategies work, but sometimes online you're seeing like the froth on the cappuccino, a tip of an iceberg, not understanding the depth behind these practices and how to implement them, because it won't matter what you learn. It will only matter what you can implement, right? So you're better off stripping something down and mastering in it than you are, hello my love, than you are like constantly buying the next thing. It's not about overloading yourself with information. It's about becoming a master of your art, which requires you to master your own energy, to see the areas where you need to improve. Could be monetizing, could be marketing, could be in a number of areas. And finding pieces that you can actually use in productive ways. It's not that strategies don't work, it's that aligned strategies are the most effective, which means that you're looking at bespoking something to you. Now, if you don't understand the depth of something, how and why it works, then that's going to be quite limiting. I'll tell you why. So if you just copy another business's strategy, for example, you might get some success. But if you don't really understand how and why something works, you can't bespoke it to your unique model, your unique customers, and adapt it over the course of time. Now, that's what I do with companies and individuals, because that's the golden piece. Understanding how and why something works, not just buying into the next phase, because that's not sustainable. It doesn't lead you to continual growth. Right? So understanding principles, how and why this works, how and why manifestation works, how and why this strategy works, so that I can adapt and bespoke it to me. Elevate You is now available self-study. I'm not taking anyone in on that one-on-one anymore, but you can study that in your own time. But let's talk about manifestation and the missing link, because the froth on the cappuccino online is that I connect to my vision, and I visualize, which you can do, and connect and feel it, yeah? And that there's not a complete radical shift I need to make in order to meet the vision there. The universe is going to meet you. When you visualize and you feel something and you see something, it's 100% available to you. Anything you can connect with, there is a pathway for you to achieve it. No doubt about it. But the universe is a partner with us, a co-creator. And in order to meet the thing we haven't had before, we have to radically change where we spend our time, money, and attention, our resources. So most people, or often, are having the dreams, thinking they're doing the things. I did take some action. I did do a course, but are you actually all in on it? All in means I am deciding this is for me. I am going to spend my resources in alignment with that vision, time, money, and attention. Now, if I spent 20 minutes with you talking about what you've done in the last week or the last month, I would very clearly know whether you are kind of recreating your past, staying stuck in your present, or are future orientated. One of the things I do with my clients is activate their abundance and their potential and connect them deeply to their vision. That's why they get so excited, because they suddenly, start transforming. They start taking different actions. It's not a forced thing. They're just connected to it. The person they're becoming becomes the dominant vibration. And they can't help but to do that at that point. They're no longer in any loops of the past. We remove the traumas as well. Or stuck in the present. No one's stuck. You're not moving. The universe is often talking to you and asking you to move. So many of us will say, well, I bought a course, but what have you changed in your life? It's not one, it's what you implement. It's what you walk every day. It's not like the one time you get on the pitch and you're the star player and then you go and sit on the bench like a sub. You've got to get in the game. In the game means I'm available for my vision. I put my money, my time and my attention there. You want people to pay you, but you're not prepared to pay the coach. You want people to... it just doesn't work. You're not in it. So why would your people be in it? You've got to be in it when it's hard. You've got to be in it when it's hard. It's just an invitation for you to grow. You've got to be available to be the person you're becoming. It's hard to go on a diet. It's hard to give up cookies. It's hard to get out of bed when you're tired and you need to get your energy moving and take a walk, yeah? It's hard to make a different financial commitment. But it's the only way you stay in the game, right? You've got to be in the game. So most of us are kind of making excuses for that in a way that's not serving us, I don't know what to do. Yeah, you do. It's just going to push you outside your comfort zone. I don't have the money. Most of the time you do. And actually, you're probably leaking it in areas that are not future focused. Because if your consciousness is stuck on being stuck in the present or connected to your past, where you're spending your money might be on fixing your past, for example, in ways that are not serving you anymore. Maybe you're overdoing it on healing stuff where it's not actually moving you. Because when I heal people, not only do I release trauma radically with them, but I very much connect them to the future, the person they're here to become, the person I believe you truly are, the untraumatized one, the one that's broken the chains, right? So, where you're spending your money is keeping you stuck. Do you have to make different decisions to claim a bigger vision? Oh, yeah, baby, you do. But at that point, you're free because you're no longer limited by these restraints. I don't have time. I don't have money. Blah, blah. These are not true. These are not true. That means I'm more committed to my present moment, being stuck, or my past than I am to my future vision. The universe can't give it to you until you go, yeah, I'm in. The universe is our partner. Manifestation works, yeah? It's way outside your comfort zone, though. If you want to accelerate it, people in my world, we do very big shifts. Why? Because I know how to regulate your nervous system and connect you into that vision. And that vision requires a different version of you. The one that, if you get a setback, you learn the lesson. You don't sit on the side like if you were the player on the pitch. You don't sit on the side and put yourself on the bench forever. You get up when it's hard. You get up when it's gritty. You get up. 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 And like when you get up, what you're actually doing is putting fuel in this power source that is you. This is not about pushing you outside of what you can cope with. It's about radically changing the level of personal power you have, radically changing the level of commitment you actually have to your vision. The universe is going to say, do you really want this? And then it's going to look at you and say, okay, well, she needs to be a bit strengthened here. Her confidence needs a bit of work. Her money stories aren't working for her. She's got to be able to invest in herself. She's got to be able to hold this in a different way, believe it's possible for her. There's all different things that will come up and they're all part of it. What is for sure is that your vision's available to you. What is for sure, if you're not moving towards it, is you're not investing in it. Nothing can invest in you that you don't invest in it. Yeah? So like every thought you have is like a deposit in a bank account. Your thoughts need to be in alignment with your vision. So does your money. Yeah? If your creature comforts are more important than your financial freedom, your full expression, then it might not knock on your door. Your attention matters. If you're getting involved in drama or old patterns or old cycles or relationships that no longer serve you, just put them down. Focus on the person you're becoming, the quality of life, the quality of relationships, the quality of business, the quality of income. Your whole life will change. Go to elliefrost.com and have a look at what I've got going on there, because my courses are complete. They are extremely potent. But our job is to implement. Our job is to live in alignment. There's a beautiful quote from Catherine Ponder. She wrote a book called The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, and one of the affirmations she says, I let go of worn out things, circumstances and people. I now let go of worn out things, circumstances and people. I let go of the things that are old, that are not for me. I let go of them. I release all these attachments. So that's my thought for you today. Any questions, let me know. Lots of love. I'll speak to you soon.